Hello, my name's Amie Wozniak, and I am part of the Oily Crunchy People community. And I am here today to lead a class on the introduction of essential oils with Young Living. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited that you guys are here. And so we're just going to get started here. First thing you need to know is that I have this little piece of paper here that I'm going to follow because I can tend to be a little long-winded. And I don't want you to get bored listening to me. So I'm going to reference this piece of paper so that I don't get lost. But I guess the first thing you need to know is, why am I here talking to you? And how did I get to be into essential oils and the wellness and happiness that essential oils can bring to your life and my life? Well, the first thing you need to know is it wasn't until about 5 years ago, a little over 5 years ago, that I even came to even know what an essential oil was, much less how it could help my life. But they did completely transform the way that I care for myself and my family. And so I've become super passionate about sharing them. I come from a very conventional background. I never thought twice about the toxins that were in my personal care products or the things I was cleaning my house with or my so-called medicines. But that all changed once I had kids. You kind of start to think outside yourself a little bit when you are responsible for caring for another human. So I started to research more, and I wanted to know what could keep them healthy, not just when they're little, but I realized that the decisions I was making for them today are going to affect them when they're, 16, 18, 25, 30, 50. Everything that I'm putting in and on their bodies now is going to affect their bodies forever. And so those are big decisions to make for a mom. And then I realized that my husband and I really needed to start making some better healthcare decisions for ourselves if we wanted to be around to enjoy our kids and not just be there, but be engaged, be fit, be healthy, be full of energy. So that's what motivated me to start to explore how I could better care for my family. And essential oils became a big part of that. So one day I had a friend tell me about Young Living. And almost immediately, it just made sense to me. I mean, nature has provided us with what we've needed for centuries and centuries and centuries. And we just have kind of gotten off the natural path lately, I would say in the last few decades, but it's kind of been only in the last maybe 100 years, which isn't a whole lot of time in the scheme of humanity. So I'm excited to have rediscovered nature, rediscovered the tools that nature provides, and I'm excited to share that information with you guys. So it didn't take me long before I realized how powerful these essential oils were and how easy they were to implement into our daily lives. Now that I've used them for so long, I just can't imagine. I use them for so many things that I don't know what I would do without them. I don't know how I did things before oils came into my life, but no need to worry about that because I'm going to tell you how you can use them too. So throughout the years, I used oils for many, many years, and I was just blown away because they did change our lives so dramatically, and they equipped me with the tools that I needed. They empowered me with information to make better healthcare decisions for myself and my family. I got ticked off. I was like, how did I go 35 years of my life without even knowing that these existed? As I said, I was just, I kind of just had a typical upbringing. I didn't have anybody supernatural in my family or friends or anybody. And it wasn't until I really started digging in that I realized there's this whole universe of people out there that are living happy, healthy, abundant lives, and they're utilizing nature to do so. And so I became super passionate about sharing this information with others because the power that we have in everything that we do in this life is information and getting to make choices. So I hope that the information that I provide to you today helps you make better decisions for your family and better choices for your health and happiness too. So before we get started, I have to make this disclaimer. I'm going to read it. I'm not a medical professional, and this is not medical advice. I'm a mom, wife, daughter, sister, friend, and I have a burning desire to leave this world a better place than I found it. So I also want to make better informed lifestyle decisions for myself and my family, and also to help other people learn about the alternatives that are available to them. So I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing with you what has helped me and my family, and I hope it can help you too. Okay, so let's get started, right? Are you ready to hear about some oils? So truth be told, I didn't buy my first oils with Young Living. I'm going to be talking to you specifically about Young Living essential oils. The first ones I bought, I just picked up at a health food store, and it never dawned on me that that I hadn't officially entered Hippie Town, that these oils might not be pure. But I was wrong. As I continued to dig and continued to research about how I could be using these oils in my life, I needed to make sure that they were good and they were good quality. So I found out that a lot of health store brands oils are full of synthetics or additives. There's some chemical solvents. Many of them aren't labeled for internal use. They're labeled as perfume grade, which means that we shouldn't be using them therapeutically. And even some of the oils that are touted as pure, that truly are 100% essential oil and don't contain any other additives, but they lack the proper plant cultivation and the distillation process that ensures that all of these important compounds and constituents that make up the beneficial properties of the oil remain intact. So that's a big part of it too. So I want you to know why I'm such a big Young Living fan. It's important to know that I don't just use any oil off the shelf. Young Living is the only brand I've come to trust. There's a lot of misinformation out there with all things. You know, the internet is our friend. I know it takes a little bit of time to dig through it and figure out what's true and what's not true. But the fact that we have all this information at our fingertips is incredible. And the truth is that Young Living is the world leader in essential oils. The founder of Young Living was the first person to bring back lavender seeds from France over 30 years ago and restore essential oils into the commonplace in America and eventually all over the globe. So we provide the finest essential oils through our proprietary seed to seal process, which is important. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. And there's simply no other company that owns their own farms across the globe. And that's also important. We're going to talk a lot about farms because farms are the foundation for our oils. So I am going to be sharing information that is directly from Young Living's product guide. So I'm about to make my face smaller so y'all can look at these slides. But I've taken this information directly from this product guide and put it in a slide Zoom-friendly thing. But I just want to let you know that if you want this information, it's right here for you in the product guide. The first few pages of this are incredible about the information about essential oils and Young Living. And then we're going to dive into the oils here in a little bit. So I am going to share my screen with you guys. Let me do that. Okay, now you can see. All right, so welcome to Young Living, guys. Our products are here to help you find an oasis of freedom with a feeling of well-being, both physically and emotionally. It is your moment to experience the benefits of pure essence of nature as intended for everyone. They are here for your enjoyment as they can support your body, calm your busy environment, and uplift your spirit, guys. And this is so true. It does all of that and more. And we're going to keep talking about that. All right, let's go to the next slide. I'm just going to let me go to the next slide. Okay, and I'm going to move this to full screen mode so you can see it even bigger. Here we go. All right, so Young Living's purpose is simple. Young Living is becoming a universally known household name that is revered and respected for the countless benefits it brings to humanity. It's propelled by the world's purest essential oils and oil-infused products, along with our passionate commitment to empowering individuals to whole life wellness. This is the mind, body, spirit, everything. and we champion the essential oil movement. We are a global purpose-driven wellness revolution. And that revolution is underway, and Young Living is leading the charge. It is time that we take back our health. I know too many people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and we have options. So, and our mission is to honor its stewardship to champion nature's living energy, which are essential oils, by fostering a community of healing and discovery while inspiring individuals to wellness, purpose, and abundance. So you'll see I have this little shirt that says Empower on it. I wore it for a reason. This is a Young Living Foundation shirt. Young Living has this incredible charitable arm that is 100% funded. All the operational costs are 100% funded by Young Living Corporate. And the humanitarian work that they're doing across the globe is incredible. So I encourage you to check that out a little farther as well. Let me get this to go away. Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, well, we're just going to keep going. So, Seed to Seal, guys. This is the foundation of Young Living, like big time. I don't know how to get this to go away, so I'm just going to scoot it over here for now. Usually it just goes away on its own. All right, so Young Living's promise of purity from seed to seal. For more than 20 years, Young Living has set the standard for essential oil purity and potency. At the heart of our quality promise is seed to seal. No other company can do what Young Living does in the way that we make our oils. It's a proprietary process that focuses on the 5 most important requirements for producing authentic essential oils. So first are the seeds. We have to select seeds that will produce plants with optimal levels of the desirable compounds. I mentioned those earlier. It's the vital first step in our seed to seal process. Secondly, we cultivate our seeds. Our sustainable agricultural expertise ensures that rigorous standards are met, both on Young Living farms and also on our carefully monitored partner farms. Next comes distillation, and we combine ancient and modern techniques to maintain the ideal profile of beneficial plant compounds in each batch of essential oils. So if an oil is distilled for too long or not long enough, or at too high of a heat or too low of a heat, these compounds might not come through. And these are the compounds that we need for the oils to do what they are intended to do. So that's why the distillation science is so important, and a science that Young Living is the only company that understands. We also test our oils to guarantee consistent quality and purity. Our essential oils are tested in our own internal labs as well as in third-party facilities. Young Living essential oils come from dozens of sources, all meeting our stringent seed to seal qualifications. And then lastly, our seal. We complete our seed to seal process by carefully sealing and inspecting each bottle of essential oil in our state-of-the-art facilities before shipping to members worldwide. So this is a huge differentiator, guys. The fact that, one, we have our own farms, 2, that we have this process that is meticulous in ensuring that the beneficial compounds are all intact. Many essential oil companies, even the ones that sell pure oils, are buying their oils from brokers where we might not understand how their oils are being distilled. So this is a big deal, and it's really big when you're using these oils for the health and happiness of your families. All right, so let's look at our farms around the globe. I'm going to kind of go through these pretty quickly, but it's important that you know where our plants are grown and where your oils are coming from. So, to ensure that Young Living is able to control every step of the seed to seal process, we own many of our farms across the globe and work with many other partner and co-op farms across the globe. So we do have partner farms and co-op farms, but we have people that are on the ground there, guys. We're not just buying oils from randoms. For the oils that can't be sourced from our global farms, our team personally travels worldwide to scout the farms that offer ideal conditions for growing premium botanicals. So important. This personal direct involvement in the growing process allows us to ensure that each Young Living product delivers the purity and, most importantly, efficacy that we all need, that we all count on. So let's see, we've got 4 farms here on this screen. We've got our Mona, Utah farm, and that is our flagship farm that's been growing lavender, hyssop, clary sage, peppermint, and goldenrod since around 1995. Very cool. It now also grows our einkorn grain. Our einkorn grain is this really wonderful grain that has a very low gluten content, and it's just packed with really nutrient dense ingredients or vitamins and minerals. We also have over 200 acres of pristine farmland in Idaho, and that's actually where Young Living began. It has never before or since been exposed to harmful chemicals. That's one thing that we look for when finding our farms, is to make sure that this land is virgin land. So this farm grows botanicals such as lavender, melissa, and tansy. We also have down here, oh God, I'm so sad that this can't go away, but I'm not going to stop now. We also have our Northern Lights farm that grows and distills our black spruce, for those of you that love Valor. It is an incredible oil that's a little hard to come by, and it's the main reason why we acquired this land. But it also distills ledum, yarrow, and other botanicals as well. And as part of our commitment to sustainability, this farm will also be the site of continuous reforestation of the trees that we harvest, including the black spruce trees, which again are critical for our Valor essential oil blend. And then here, our Highland Flats farm in Idaho is also the site of our winter harvest and spring replanting events, which is another thing that's so unique to Young Living. Our members have the option of going and being hands-on in the seed to seal process. You get to go stay in these cabins and be part of either a winter harvest, which is, you know, getting the trees down and getting those into the distillery, or a spring replanting. This farm grows and distills Idaho balsam fir, western red cedar, pine, Idaho blue spruce, and other conifers, and is home to the world's first fully automated state-of-the-art distillery. And again, there's an open door policy. Any member can go to any farm and be part of the whole process. You can see it for yourself, and it is incredible. I've had the luxury of going to 2 farms, and I can't wait to participate in this winter harvest, hopefully very soon. All right, so moving on, we have more farms in Ecuador. We have lush, fertile land, and it creates a superb environment to grow unique and rare botanicals, such as eucalyptus blue, ylang ylang, one of my favorites, chocolate Dorado Azul, so good for the respiratory system, and Ocotea, among many others. And our distillery there is the largest in all of South America. And then here in France, celebrated for its rolling hills and fields of fragrant lavender, this region of France is home to our 3rd farm. This is not our 3rd farm. This is, I think we're on our 6th farm. This picturesque farm grows lavender, lavandin, rosemary, clary sage, and also einkorn grain. And then down here, since 2010, Young Living, this is so cool because frankincense is by far my favorite oil. I'm going to tell you all about that in a minute. But it has partnered with local Omani harvesters to obtain and secure our supply of sacred frankincense resin. This is a big deal, guys, because we are the first and only company in the world to obtain permission to distill and export this precious essential oil and bring it to the Western world. And then this is our newest farm in Split, Croatia. It's home to a wide variety of botanicals, including helichrysum, which is just such a powerhouse oil. And Young Living is the first company, first farm to cultivate helichrysum in Croatia. So we are so excited to have this farm, because if you know anything about helichrysum, you know that we need another farm supporting our supply demands. So that's about our farms. I really wanted to take some time to help you guys understand just how lucky we are to have these farms. It's so important. All right, now why are you here? Because you want to learn about essential oils, right? So let's talk about them. Now that you know where we get them from and how we get them, I know you want to know what they are. So they are lovingly harvested from farm-grown and wild-crafted plants, herbs, and trees. Essential oils are concentrated plant extracts obtained by careful steam distillation, cold pressing, or resin tapping. These pure essential oils are far more powerful than the botanicals from which they're extracted. And we offer hundreds of single oils, blends, and oil-infused products, each containing the optimal levels of specific naturally occurring constituents to maximize their potency. One thing that's interesting to know about Young Living is that we are often duplicated in the sense that many of the oils that our founder, Gary Young, has spent decades formulating, especially the blends, have been imitated by other oil companies just with a different name. Same oils, different name. And it just speaks volumes to how incredible our blends are. So I'm excited to share some of those with you today. Essential oils quickly penetrate tissue of the skin, so they're rapidly absorbed. They contain powerful antioxidants, and they can contain constituents like sesquiterpenes that can cross the blood-brain barrier. There are very few substances that cross the blood-brain barrier in a positive way, so we are so thankful that our essential oils do. And they have a unique ability to work on the body and the mind simultaneously, which is incredible because our mental health, our stress load, those are all super important aspects of our overall health. Okay, we're gonna spend most of our time today talking about essential oils because the pure, authentic essential oils are the foundation of everything that Young Living does. But most people don't realize that we offer product in 4 categories, and they're all designed to enrich and simplify. We all need simplification, right? Our everyday lives. So we're going to go back to the essential oils in just a minute, but I want to talk to you about the other things that we offer. So we have regular essential oils. We have our products that are for the home. We have a healthy and fit line, and also personal care, which is great. So when we're talking about at home, I'm talking about household cleaners, dish soap, laundry detergent, a fruit and veggie wash, and there's just so much more. And these all utilize the power of essential oils but are free from the toxins of conventional products. Guys, most things that you buy off the shelf, Target, CVS, Walmart, they're full of toxins that are contributing to your body burden. It's so easy to get these out of your life and replace them with products that are super effective and good for you too. So we love that about the fact that Young Living has all of this to offer us. Our healthy and fit line over here, it satisfies the body's nutritional needs while keeping the taste buds happy. This lineup of nutritional supplements and healthy, tasty treats, my kids love some of their snacks, are options that your whole family will love. And we know that we need to supplement our bodies to keep our engines running strong. And I love that Young Living provides my family with the highest quality supplements in the marketplace. And then lastly, our personal care line. It helps us reveal our natural glow, and it's not being covered up with a bunch of petrochemicals and other toxins that are just so bad to not only put on our skin, but in our bodies. They're not full of chemicals, preservatives. And so we're not gonna talk about these products today because we'll be here forever. We're just gonna talk about oils. We're gonna talk about the foundation for all of these incredible wellness products are the essential oils. So moving forward, how do we use essential oils? Well, there's 3 ways, guys. We can use them aromatically, topically, or internally. So aromatically, you can just, grab a bottle. You would just grab your bottle, put a couple drops in your palms, rub them together, close your eyes, and take 3 deep cleansing breaths. It'll rock your world in a really amazing way. Another way is you can go what I like to call old school. You get a bowl of hot water, put a couple drops of essential oil in. I love this when I'm trying to make my respiratory system feel incredible. Put a couple of drops in the hot water, put a towel over your head and the bowl, and spend 5 to 10 minutes just breathing that in. And then the other way you can is in one of our mini diffusers. I've got one running over here. It's actually running. I'll try not to spill it. This is our home diffuser. And I have them running constantly. We'll talk about diffusing a little bit more too. So topically, you can rub a few drops of essential oil directly on the desired place and massage it in. Some of our oils are safe to apply neat, which means that you don't need them to be diluted. Other ones require dilution. And when we talk about dilution, we mean a fatty vegetable oil. So an olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, jojoba oil, just something that's pure. We don't want something that's synthetic, but we want a good, healthy, fatty vegetable oil, and that is how you dilute an essential oil. So let's say you did put an oil directly on your skin, and all of a sudden it felt a little bit warm. Instead of trying to wash it off with water, which would make it worse, you just want to add a few drops of a carrier oil and massage it in, and it will dilute it. Same thing if you would happen to maybe you were applying peppermint and then you rubbed your eye, and now you have peppermint oil in your eye. You would just rub some coconut oil over your eye, and it would dilute the oil. Okay, and then internally, we have several oils that can be taken internally, and I love that I have these internal usage oils available to me to help support my health and wellness. You can put them in an empty vegetable capsule. They sell empty capsules. You just put a couple drops in and swallow the pill. You can put a few drops. Some of them taste fine in water or Ningxia Red, some juice, or any kind of plant-based milk. You can swallow them that way. And then some of our oils are incredible for cooking. They are very strong though, so don't ruin your spaghetti sauce with too much oregano like I did. You just need a teeny, teeny, teeny bit. But it's a great way to incorporate them into our food. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about getting started with essential oils. So being a newbie, sometimes essential oils can feel a little bit like learning a new language. There's a lot to know. When you're learning about a whole new way to care for yourself and your family, there's a lot of stuff to pick up, but it doesn't need to be overwhelming. And the last thing I want you to feel is overwhelmed, because if you're overwhelmed, then you're less likely to get started, and you have to get started. So what Young Living did is they put together this premium starter kit, and it has 10 of the most popular, most versatile oils. I still use all of these oils all the time, even though I have, dozens more in my collection, but this will help you get off on the right foot. I've got the little box here, so I'm going to open up this little bad boy for you, just so you can see what's going on in this box. I'm going to take off this little lid, and in here you're going to find a little chart that tells you exactly what you can do with all the oils that come in your starter kit. How easy is that? And then we have this little handy dandy case that holds all the oils. So we're going to be talking about these oils. If you happen to have your oil kit, pull them out. As I'm talking about them, take some time to open the lids and smell them and experience them. If you don't have the kit, that's okay. You can learn a lot, and then once you get your kit, you can open them up. And then there's some more goodies inside here, which we'll be talking about a little bit later too. Okay, so getting back to where we are. All right, so a couple months ago, we launched a line of what we call vitality oils, and those are the ones with the white label. The first thing that you will notice about these, like I said, is the label. And the only difference between these oils is the label, which sounds silly, we know. However, the FDA decided that an essential oil that is considered safe for ingestion or a dietary supplement cannot also be labeled for aromatic and or topical use, despite the fact that we can use these oils in all three ways. So what Young Living has done is we have lemon vitality, which is for ingestion, and then we have regular lemon, which is for topical and aromatic use. Just so you know, the oil in these bottles is the exact same oil. So you can figure out what you need to do with that information. So let's get that out of the way, because the new starter kits, 5 of the oils in the starter kits have the vitality oil. Okay. All right, here we are. Peppermint, our first oil. Most people love peppermint's cool, sweet, refreshing taste in sweets and drinks, but long before it was a flavoring, it was a valuable herb. Today we celebrate peppermint vitality essential oil for its cool, minty taste and for the way that it supports digestion. You can take a drop of peppermint vitality in a glass of water after meals. Peppermint is strong though, so you don't need much, like 1 drop or less than a drop. You can even stick a toothpick in the top of your bottle and dip it in your water. And you will find that it can help with the comfort and efficiency of your digestive system. And it also promotes healthy bowel function. Plus, the minty smell will freshen your breath. So that's peppermint vitality. Regular peppermint is also fantastic incorporated into a post-workout massage as a cooling mist in the summer heat. It's great, 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 great in the hot summer heat. Or massaged over the stomach to calm the tummy. And diffused, this aroma invigorates the mind and senses and is an excellent pick-me-up at the beginning of the day. I love to diffuse peppermint essential oil, smell it, taste it during my 3 p.m. afternoon slump. All right, our next oil is lemon. Lemon vitality includes the naturally occurring constituent limonene, which has extensively been studied for healthy cell rejuvenation. So I encourage you to do a little bit more research on that. It also enhances the flavor of foods and water. It's a key ingredient in Ningxia Red, Inner Defense, and Thieves essential oils. Those are all products that I cannot live without during the winter months. And all in all, it's healthy and supporting a healthy immune system. So I love adding a drop of lemon to my water, not only because it tastes great, but it also has great cleansing power. Be sure when you're drinking essential oils out, when you're adding them to your water, that you're drinking out of glass or a high quality stainless steel. The citrus essential oils specifically break down petrochemicals, so you don't want to be eating those when you put it into your plastic. So don't drink out of plastic. It's good to get rid of plastic anyway. Our regular lemon essential oils has a very cleansing and uplifting scent. It's been used worldwide in cleansers and soaps. It's an excellent degreaser, so good. I also like to apply during a lymph massage. Helps with that a lot. And since lemon is a citrus essential oil, all citrus essential oils can cause temporary photosensitivity, so you don't want to put that on and then go right out in the sun. Okay. Oh, going back to lemon, a fun fact about lemon is that it's cold pressed from the rind, and it takes 75 lemons to make one 15 milliliter bottle of pure essential oil. Guys, this stuff is valuable. The fact that we can buy our oils for what we do is incredible, given the amount of plant material it takes to make a bottle of essential oil. All right, copaiba. It's a fun oil to say, but it's also from the gum resin tapped from the copaiba tree in Brazil, and it's steam distilled to make the essential oil. So you can add a couple of drops to a vegetable capsule to promote wellness. It helps the body's healthy inflammatory response internally. Copaiba is something that I like to have in my daily routine. So easy to just get 1 drop in every single day. It can also be added to honey and hot tea for a soothing delight. Regular copaiba has a wonderful woodsy aroma. It's powerful yet mild to the skin, so that means it's great for all ages. It also helps with the body's healthy inflammatory response externally. And this is another one that I like to apply over my lungs and throat during that, troublesome, bothersome springtime season. Kauai is one that is always in my Essential Rewards kit. All right, now we're talking about our first blend. This is Daijai's Essential Oil Blend. It's a blend of tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, and patchouli. And it smells like all of those. You can use Daijai's Vitality to help you enjoy each and every meal. This is a proprietary blend of oils and is a great mealtime companion to help with your wellness regimen. You can take this in a capsule. You can mix it with water. Personally, I don't love the taste or the smell of Daijai's. But I have learned over the years that I should not embark my smelly or tasty opinions because everybody has a different opinion on how oils smell and taste. So while I'm not a fan, you might very well be. I love how Daijai's helps make me feel, helps keep my family's stomachs running in tip-top shape. But it's not an oil that I personally would like to drink in water. I would rather just put it in a capsule. This is a fantastic oil to have in your bag when you're traveling abroad and eating at exotic locations or at locations that your digestive system is not equipped with to handle or used to. Always bring Daijai's with you when you're traveling. And then the regular Daijai's is fantastic, applied topically over the abdomen, once again to soothe the stomach. Our next blend that also has a Vitality counterpart is Thieves Essential Oil Blend. And, keeping up with your busy schedule also means keeping up with your immune system, because if we are not healthy, then our productivity and keeping up with our busy schedule does not happen when we're stuck on the couch. So I like to stay off the sidelines by supporting my immune system. And Thieves Vitality is fantastic for helping me do that. It is, again, one of our proprietary blends of clove, lemon, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. It has a warm, spicy flavor that you'll love. I love this. I love it with the sleek tea. Sleek tea's been out of stock for a long time, so sometimes I'll make tea without a tea bag. I'll just put hot water with lemon essential oil, and then Thieves essential oil, and I put a little bit of coconut oil in there. It helps me get that fatty, those healthy fats that I need in my body, and it tastes nice and smooth. It's just delicious. And you can add a little stevia if you'd like a little sweetener. Plus the eucalyptus that's in the Thieves Vitality supports respiratory health when taken internally. All right, and then the regular Thieves, like we said, has a rich, spicy aroma. It's a powerful blend when diffused for airborne microorganisms. This is a blend that when my father was in the hospital, I loved to diffuse to keep everything away. I diffused this. I also diffused lemongrass. Thieves is a hotter oil. There might be a possible skin sensitivity, so be sure to dilute. I love to apply Thieves to the spine and bottoms of the feet of my kids during the winter season, especially getting it on their feet before school and before they go to bed is so easy to do, and it is so helpful in staying healthy through the winter months. Thieves is one of the flagship products of Young Living. Once you start to discover more Young Living products, you'll see we have an entire cleaning line based off of Thieves essential oil blend, a whole oral care line. Their toothpaste, their mouthwash is incredible. But it was created from research based on legends about a group of 15th century thieves who rubbed herbs, spices, and oils on themselves to avoid contracting the plague while they robbed the bodies of the dead and dying. So that's where it gets the name, if you're curious. So these thieves kept their bodies healthy just by using these botanicals, which is amazing. So I always make sure Thieves is well stocked in my home while wintertime is approaching. It's just the best. Everybody loves Thieves, and you will too, I promise. All right, lavender essential oil is considered the Swiss Army knife of oils. If you speak to any seasoned oil, they will tell you that when in doubt, just use lavender. And it's true. It has over 200 different constituents. It is good for almost everything. I always have lavender in my purse. Even if I typically would use a different oil, I know lavender is going to do something. So I always have it on standby. Lavender Vitality. I'm not a big baker. I love cooking, but I'm just kind of terrible at baking. But I have had some lavender ice cream at Young Living's farm, which will knock your socks off. I've also had some lavender cookies, which are delicious. So lavender Vitality is amazing when it comes to experimenting in your kitchen. You can complement dairy with lavender vitality in shortbread, pound cake, ice cream, meringue, or any whipped cream recipes. Yum, right? And then just the regular lavender, we diffuse it for a comforting and calming scent. A lot of people identify with lavender as being a calming oil, and it sure is. It's great to unwind by adding a few drops of lavender to some Epsom salts for a nighttime bath. It's also great to diffuse for a clean scent and to eliminate odors. You can apply it topically during a massage to, again, help with relaxing for anybody that has trouble winding down at the end of the day, or you have kids that have trouble winding down at the end of the day. This is definitely an oil to explore. It also helps soothe skin annoyances. You know, if you go outside hiking and you might have all kinds of outdoor things, from branches and trees to falling down and little critters, all of those things that might encounter your skin. Lavender is great to apply topically. And it's also included in many of our skincare products because historically it's been used for centuries to support healthy looking skin. Okay, and then topically, our family uses it for like everything, but we especially love it during the summer months to help soothe our skin after a long day in the sun. When we don't remember to reapply our sunblock or the sun's just too strong, if you can rub lavender with a carrier oil all over that sun-kissed skin, it is so soothing. We love lavender. Cannot get enough lavender in the summertime especially. All right, frankincense. Yes, my favorite oil. Hands down, my favorite oil. Like lavender, you can kind of use it for everything. Frankincense is a more expensive oil, so I'm a little less generous with it sometimes. Some people have told me they think it smells like a barn, but I think it smells like a dream. And it's my go-to oil for so many things. Okay. It has been sought after and traded since ancient times and was once considered more valuable than gold. It's distilled from the resin of the trees and has a distinctive, rich, balsamic scent. And taken internally, it supports well-being and normal cell health. So, you know how I mentioned taking a drop of copaíba, I also take a drop of frankincense daily. I love a drop of frankincense vitality underneath my tongue before I go to bed. I don't know what it does, but it just shuts it down, shuts my brain down, and I'm able to drift off to an incredible slumber. Aromatically, it can be diffused during meditation or prayer for grounding and purpose. Just a couple drops inhaled from your hands, like I was talking, a couple drops in, cup over your nose, and take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Just from a personal experience, I had a rough go many, many years ago when my son was diagnosed with autism, and I really needed to put some things into my daily routine to help kind of restore everything. So one, I started yoga, and 2, I started smelling, not just smelling, but inhaling 3 deep cleansing breaths of frankincense from my palms morning and night. And it changes everything. You can feel your body change and your mind calm. So for those of you dealing with high levels of stress, I very much encourage you to take advantage of this oil, take advantage of the practice that's available to you of aromatherapy and inhaling these oils. So frankincense, I just can't say enough about it. I put it topically on my skin every day to help keep everything smooth. And it's incredible for helping the appearance of healthy looking skin. And it makes me feel amazing. All right, I'll get off my frankincense soapbox. I just love it to pieces. All right, our next one is RC. RC does not have a vitality counterpart, but it is a blend of 3 different kinds of eucalyptus: myrtle, marjoram, pine, lavender, cypress, black spruce, and peppermint, and is our family's go-to for all things respiratory. It can be rubbed on the chest before exercise. Great for enhancing athletic performance. It's especially helpful during the winter months. This is something that a lot of oilers diffuse in the winter in the bedrooms, in the house. It can be applied topically over the chest, the lungs, the sinuses, the throat. We just love RC. Can't get enough RC when our respiratory system needs some loving. Also during the springtime months, RC is a great companion to keep everything breathing clearly. Okay, our next one is another blend. Again, there is no vitality counterpart. Purification is a blend of citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, melaleuca, lavender, and myrtle. And it was especially formulated to combat odors, which we can all use some help with. I'm sure everybody has some stinky things in their life, right? So it's excellent when diffused to freshen the air and eliminate odors. A few drops can be placed on a cotton ball and placed in vents in the house, the car, the closets to freshen the air. I just did this. You can add a few drops to some purified water, shake it up, spray down your furniture. I used to be a Febreze addict. I think I mentioned that before. Febreze has like 89 chemicals in it. Don't do that. Don't Febreze. You guys can use essential oils. They don't just mask the odor. They're actually eating up the odor. So it smells incredible. It does its job. It can also be used to adding to different moisturizing products to help moisturize the skin and improve the appearance for healthy looking skin. I like to use Purification for a little bit of spot treatment here and there, if you catch my drift. And it is also the key ingredient in my outdoor annoyance spray. Keep those critters away. And it's also the key ingredient in my homemade deodorant that works better than any deodorant that I've ever had, minus the aluminum and petrochemicals that are not good for our bodies, especially our little lymph nodes, our special little lymph nodes that are all down in that area. And you can also use it with baking soda. I use it with baking soda for everything. So you can add it in and make your own homemade carpet freshener. You can make a shoe deodorizer. I've used it before when my child has wet the bed and we didn't have a mattress protector. I just used that with some baking soda, absorbed the moisture, and then vacuumed away the baking soda. Purification is a handy tool. All right, our next blend is Panaway Essential Oil Blend. It's a blend of wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint. This is one of our best-selling blends. When I talk to people that you meet in the Young Living world, how did you come to know Young Living? And a lot of people it's the, some people it's RC. Panaway is a big one though, because when I tell you that it will soothe your muscles, tendons, and joints, I'm not lying. It is incredible for its ability to help all of that stuff feel incredible. Seniors love Panaway. Athletes love Panaway. It's great to be used topically after exercise. It's also can help with the appearance of healthy skin when you might be one of those clumsy people like I am. And I love to have it massaged on the neck and back. It just really helps with any kind of tension that might be going on there. So those are the 10 essential oils that are the primary oils that come in the premium starter kit. These are the oils that come in this little container that we're talking about. Now, what's super cool about the premium starter kit is that it also has this little hidden container of goodies in here. And one of them is a whole nother oil. You get that Lavender oil. And it is Stress Away. And oh my goodness, guys. It's just so good. It's so good. And it is the perfect on-the-go natural solution to combat stress, the stresses that creep into everyday life. Stress is toxic. It is like bad. It's worse than like cigarette smoke and all the bad things that you can do to your body, all the, chemicals that you can put in it. Stress is just as bad. And so we all have stress in our life. Our job is to figure out how to better manage it. And I'm telling you that just smelling this oil helps incredibly. So it makes relieving daily stress convenient and easy, because how easy is this, right? And it is a blend of copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, ocotea, and lavender. Even if you don't have this bottle in front of you guys, I think you just by reading that, you can understand how delicious it smells. This also comes in a vitality version that is a great addition to a glass of water to promote wellness and support your daily health regimen. Love Stress Away. Okay, so also in this little box of goodies, you're going to get a couple packets of Ningxia Red, which is a nutrient infusion. So eating a pristine diet is simply kind of hard to do for most people. And even those people with the best diets are still lacking some essential nutrients. It's hard. Eating healthy every day, even if you eat healthy every day, the way of our farming practices and the way that a lot of our food is produced means that it is lacking essential nutrients. And so supplementation is necessary, even for those people with the best diets. And then there are people like me. We eat well most of the time, but there are a lot of days that we don't. We don't eat perfect. So I love that we have Ningxia Red in our life, because it helps get that nutrient infusion in our bodies in a very convenient, delicious package. It blends the Ningxia wolfberry puree with superfruit extracts and pure essential oils for a whole body nutrient infusion that supports good health and overall wellness. This signature supplement provides energy support. It supports normal cellular function and contains powerful ingredients that are involved in the natural antioxidant processes. It's sweet and tangy. My kids love it. I have to hide it from my son. I'm not kidding, because it adds up over time if you're, taking a bunch of it every day. So I have to hide it from my kids. It doesn't taste anything like a supplement. It tastes like a treat. So the Ningxia wolfberry has been studied to prevent against oxidative stress. It supports normal eye health and provides energy support. Again, another thing that I love during my 3 p.m. slump. So to give you a little perspective on how incredible the Ningxia wolfberry is, it has 5 times the antioxidant capacity of prunes, 10 times that of oranges, 12 times that of raisins, 55 times that of cauliflower. And according to published ORAC data, the Ningxia wolfberry has one of the highest known ORAC scores of any whole food at 303. So a blueberry has an ORAC score of a 32, a pomegranate 105, and kale is 18. So you can see how 303 is incredible, and it's so easy to get in your body with Ningxia Red. So given all that, I'm super happy that Young Living has provided some samples in the starter kit for you guys. All right, so as if this kit couldn't get any better. I'm sorry, my head just keeps getting in the way, y'all. Come scoot me over here. The kit also includes an ultrasonic diffuser. I have never met a person that doesn't love diffusing essential oils. And the health benefits are just truly out of this world. According to the EPA, our indoor air is 2 to 5 times more toxic than our outdoor air. Yuck. That's because we have all kinds of stuff in our house that's not so great for us. And a huge source of our indoor air pollution are those conventional scented candles and air fresheners. I was a candle junkie, like really bad. Air freshener, Glade plug-in, whatever I could do to make my house smell good, I was obsessed with it. Sometimes just removing those items from your home can make you feel better without even adding in the essential oils. But now we get to add in these essential oils. Young Living makes it easy by including one of these diffusers in our starter kit. Diffused essential oils cleanse and purify the air with an incredible fragrance. It smells amazing without the exposure to toxins. And you get to choose why you're diffusing. Let's say you need to make your lungs happy. You need some respiratory leaven. Maybe you just made some fish and you need to make your house smell good. Maybe you're just having company over for a dinner party and you want, you know, like the beautiful smell of ylang ylang or joy or stress away just to make your guests happy. So you have all those options. So with the starter kit, the base starter kit that includes all of these oils and the Ningxia Red, it also gives you these like little bottles that you can share oils with. And a diffuser is $160. It's such an incredible value. When I started with Young Living, I think I got 7 oils and that was it for $150. So Young Living has really done everything that they can to make getting started easy and attractive to you because they know how much it's going to help your health and happiness. So we have the home diffuser and the dewdrop diffuser, and those are both included in the $160 starter kit price. If you'd like to upgrade, you can to the Rainstone diffuser or the Aria diffuser. Guys, this guy, he like plays music, like real chill music, dongs, and you just sit there and you're so relaxed. It is an incredible upgrade, considering the diffuser alone costs over $200 if you bought it outside of the kit. So the $160 kit, like I said, includes all those 11 oils that we talked about, includes a little rollerball apparatus to help you glide on your oils, Ningxia Red samples, cards and bottles for sharing, a product guide, a magazine, and then again, your choice of diffuser. And all of this is for $160, but the retail value is over $300. It's crazy. So good. So how do you get started? First of all, there are 2 ways to get started. You can be a wholesale member or you can be a retail customer. So I want to explain to you what is a wholesale member and why do you want to be one? First of all, it's so easy and it's so worth it. And y'all are going to be thanking me later, I promise. Young Living offers wholesale memberships for everyone. And with a wholesale membership, you get 24% off retail prices. So that's cool enough. You also have the eligibility to participate in Essential Rewards, which is a loyalty program that I'll talk to you about in just a second. You also have an opportunity to help others discover greater wellness and freedom. If we aren't happy and healthy, then life is hard. And so when you start incorporating these oils into your everyday life, you're going to start wondering how you survived without them. And then you're going to be sharing this information with the people that you love, and you're going to be helping them live happier and healthier lives too. It feels good to help people feel better. And then what's super cool is Young Living will send you a thank you check when you sign up your friends for oils too. When you are a wholesale member, you have the option, it's an option, not mandatory, to take advantage of Young Living's generous income opportunity if you so choose, or not. Only 7% of our wholesale members take advantage of the income opportunity. So clearly it is not for everybody, but for those that want to earn a little extra money by helping others, the financial benefits are huge, and we can help you with that too. But like I said, optional, don't have to do it. If you want extra money, you can. It's great. Lastly, there's no commitment ever. The only purchase you have to make to have your starter kit is the starter kit, and then you're a wholesale member just by buying the starter kit that comes with over $300 worth of stuff in it for $160. The only thing you have to do to keep your wholesale membership is to spend $50 a year. That's it. If you don't, you just lose your wholesale membership. So there's no commitment. And unlike a Sam's or a Costco card where you pay your membership fee to buy things at a discount and all they give you is that plastic card, Young Living is giving you a starter kit that is jammed with oily goodness that costs almost half its retail value, which is incredible. So lastly, that amazing starter kit that I just talked to you about, it's only available to wholesale members. Young Living crams a whole lot of value into these starter kits in order to help people take the first steps to a happier, healthier, oily lifestyle. So they only do that for wholesale members. So again, you have the option of enrolling as a retail customer, but when you do, you pay retail prices. You don't get to buy the deeply discounted starter kit. So hardly anybody ever chooses that, but that is an option for you, and we will love you just the same. All right, so essential rewards. Like I said, wholesale members get to have the option of participating in our loyalty program, which is called Essential Rewards. It's an optional auto ship program that rewards you for your healthy lifestyle purchases. So in addition to all the essential oils that are about to become your new best friend, BFF, Young Living offers such a wide variety of wellness products. The convenience, who doesn't need more convenience in their lives, of a monthly order shipped straight to your door helps you easily get the products that you need. So instead of purchasing your inferior products that are often full of harmful toxins and chemicals at your local Target or your drugstore, your Walmart, wherever you shop, Amazon, transfer buying. This is super important. Transfer buying moves those budget dollars that you were spending elsewhere that were allocated to your everyday products like household cleaners, toothpaste, supplements, your skincare. You move those dollars to Young Living's Essential Reward program, and it fills your home with good for you alternatives. These are things that aren't increasing your body's toxin burden. Not only are they not doing that, they are incredible products to help with your health, happiness, your skincare, your oral care, everything. And it pays you back for your loyalty. So you earn points each month with a tiered bonus percentage. So these percentages, when I'm talking to you in July of 2016. These percentages are going into effect in September of 2016, September 1st. They have increased them. They used to be less, and it would take you more time to go up these tiered bonus percentages. So they're making it even better for you. So they incentivize you for the longer you're in the program. So for the first 3 months, you're earning 10% back. So let's say I spend 100 PV. In my order is 100 PV, which is typically $100. Young Living is going to give me 10% back in points. So that's essentially $10. If I were in the product from 4 to 24 months, I'd be earning back at 20%. So that's 20 PV or close to $20. And again, after 2 years or 25 months, you're earning back at 25%. So you're already getting 24% off by being a wholesale member. Excuse me, guys. I've been talking so much, my throat's dry. You're already getting 24% off retail. And now when you're participating in Essential Rewards, you're getting between 10 and 25 back in points to earn in free product. It is incredible. I cannot count the thousands and thousands of dollars in free product I've received over the years. I've used it to try products that maybe weren't in my budget, things that were on my wish list but not my need list. I've used it to buy things like Ningxia Red that can add up every month, but it's still so important for my family that when I've racked up 250 points, it's great to stock up on Ningxia Red and get that into my house. So these new tiers are more generous than ever, and they go into effect September 1st, 2016. Okay, we're wrapping it up, guys. So let's get oily. I know you want to. The first thing that you need to do is go to youngliving.com, and in the upper right corner, you're going to see a become a member in the upper right corner. So you click on that, and then you're going to click on wholesale member, because that's what I'm guessing you want to be. If you want to pick retail customer, you can. I would suggest wholesale member, given that there's no commitment and you get this freaking amazing starter kit. And you're going to need to enter the sponsor and enroller number of the person that introduced you to Young Living. So somebody probably sent you this video. Get their number and put it in those spots. I will give you my number at the end of this presentation if you just happen to wind up listening to this through that fancy dancy thing called the internet. But we have a lot of people on our Oily Crunchy People team. We would love to have you on it. I want to make sure that you're signed up under the appropriate team member, so they are getting the credit for your sign up and are also there to help support you on your oily journey. You're going to enter your personal info after you do your enter the sponsor and enroller number. You're going to select a premium starter kit of your choice. You're going to see a bunch of starter kits pop up. I suggest getting the one that comes with all of these oils. You will have the choice of diffuser, of having the one that comes with the base kit or upgrading your diffuser. You're also going to see a couple other starter kits. One is all about our Thieves line. It's an incredible kit. It's got our Thieves household cleaner, hand soap, hand purifier, all the oral care stuff, a bottle of essential oils. If you were all Thieves all the time, that's why you came to Young Living. That might be the one that you'd like to select. There's also one that's all Ningxia Red. I just want to point out to you that those two kits do not come with these 11 oils that we discussed. So just be sure you're picking the right kit. Then you can have the option to opt into or out of Essential Rewards. You do not have to sign up for Essential Rewards during the enrollment process if you'd like to. It is an incredible program, but you have the option of doing that later at any time. And then after that, you can select any other products that you might want to add to your kit. And then, you go check out. Put in your payment info, shipping info, and you check out. And then the last thing that you need to do is call the person, text them, hit them up on Facebook, whatever, that you entered their sponsor enroller number, the person that introduced you to Young Living. Let them know that you just got your kit, because guess what? They're going to have resources for you. They're going to tell you the best place to get the best reference guides to help you with your oily journey. They are going to connect you with our Oily Crunchy People community on Facebook and on YouTube, so that you have access to the information that we're putting out there, the information that we're getting from Young Living and from our uplines and sharing with you. We want to make sure that you have that. So thank you guys. Thank you for sitting here and listening to this presentation. Thank you for being here with me today and taking the time out of your busy life to learn about essential oils and how they can help you live a happier, healthier life too. There's not a day that goes by that I am not amazed by these powerful tools from nature. And I am just overjoyed that you soon are going to be experiencing the same. My name is Amie Wozniak. You can see my email here, oilycrunchypeople@gmail.com. You can learn more on our community website, oilycrunchypeople.com. Be happy, be healthy, be free, and have an incredible day. Thanks, guys.